Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? And I'm back with a second video on do for the y'all. Yeah, I'm doing a story about Tupac, and Hughes Brothers beef. So, cause the video I'm doing about is the Hughes Brothers and Tupac beef and why the beef has started, over the movie Menace Society. So, here we go. Okay, back in the early '90s, Tupac Shakur was a rising rap star back in the day, to where he fame grew throughout the '90s. To where um. after the word, he released his first album called Tupac Is Now, and he was in film Juice and some other movies, but Tupac had first met the Hughes Brothers back in around '91 or '92, to when they started directed Tupac's video. Around that time they were working on Tupac's video, Brent's Got a Baby, to where Ville's was around Oakland, to where Tupac had, I said, moved to, but so I believe the Hughes brothers are from Detroit, Michigan, but they moved to California to be film stars. But the relationship between Tupac and the Hughes brothers became mutual. But sometimes you gotta keep your friends close, or your enemies closer, but to where you gotta know if they are, I say, with you or against you. But Tupac um started doing his thing, and let me see, his brothers started to ask Tupac if he want to be in the classic 1993 movie Menace Society movie. And so but I feel like Tupac, the year was a trouble start. Tupac and his brothers beef in in California. Tupac and his brother Mopreme had drove to the late to the audition after he did the Pro Justice movie. Tupac was hyped that he was going to be in the movie, but in the movie guy, Odell play as Louis Tate, Kane play as Tyler Turner, and Jenny Pinkett in MC8. But this is one problem with the role. The Hood brothers gave Tupac a role to play as a Muslim, but Tupac felt like that role wasn't him. But he got a problem. I say he playing that role, but the Hughes brothers refused to let him play against the role. But there was a lot of tension on set, to where they called Tupac a bitch, and he felt disrespected by them. And Tupac was fired because I said for that reason, but I felt like Tupac was trying to represent himself, but I guess the Hughes brothers, I was trying to be Hollywood and trying to get over on Pac, but Tupac wasn't having it. Okay, this is a real beef had started, so here we go. Okay, real beef had started back around '93. The Hughes brothers was I said we're doing a a soundtrack to the movie, and so I thought out of nowhere it was Tupac goons start to build up the Hughes brothers. They started to beat and stomp on and Tupac had through the first punch, to where the instinct was wild, to where Tupac was charged with assaulting the Hughes brothers. But yeah, I think Hughes brothers kind of felt like Tupac wasn't real, but so I think about the whole incident. So I believe Tupac, I think Tupac was kind of more pissed off, about the role that he was trying to play. But yeah, I think like Tupac, wasn't, I said wasn't, let me see. I think he was trying to play a role of of a Muslim, someone who doesn't do wrong, someone who's just quiet all the time. But yeah, I feel like the Hood brothers, try and give him bogus role. Like some movies, stars play as gangsters, killers, drug dealers, prostitutes. Like some roles that they actually play in the movie, I could play that. I believe some actors played some roles. They could be reliable roles like gangsters, pimps, and killers. But the Tupac, trying to be a type of gangster role, and how they trying to not give him the gangster role, because Older trying to play hold on, I think Rute played you know, I should play older in the movie and how Ty Turner plays Kane, but so I feel like Lorenz Tate is playing the older role, but so I feel like Tupac felt like the role wasn't him, and he's trying to be a type of actor that wasn't trying to play a role that could be not him, but so I feel like the whole tension with the beef that started back when I was 2 years old when it happened, but so I feel like the whole beef had started because the whole road incident, how Tupac felt like he wasn't being being respected as a rapper, or I said being like an artist or being a rapper, but so I feel like the whole thing went down with the whole Hugh Brothers, and how Tupac you know kind of felt like his own career was started going to the limbo because Tupac got to fight with two twins, how they based to a story in the past and how they got to fight with Tupac, and how Tupac had punched him first and things went bad, based on the set. But so I felt like Tupac wasn't gonna play a role that it wasn't him, on how he's trying to represent black folks in the whole, but so, so I think Tupac wasn't, trying to go to that route of being a Muslim, but I think actors play a role in gangsters film like Boys in the Hood, Inside, Juice, like some other movies I've seen in the past. They were more about I say more like real life issues. In films they could be like the hood life, the street life, and how a whole type of film I've seen in the past. They got more stuff like real life, like folks get killed, but I said more gangs too. Like gangs and more things happen, but. So I felt like the whole incident with Tupac and the Hood Brothers felt like, ain't more bad blood between him and Hood Brothers, how they were close friends at the time, and how their friendship went sour because, Tupac, wasn't trying to play a role that could be a Muslim, and how Tupac, wasn't having it at all, on how he sometimes, it could be people trying to be, too too high headed or too bold, but so I felt like people trying to play a role that could be not them, but so I felt like Tupac was kind of angry, pissed off to the point where he's trying to start a little fight, but yeah, I believe Tupac was yeah, man, I thought man, I thought Tupac was a wild dude at the time, when yeah, first number Tupac, how he got. Yeah, that folks, kind of about Tupac, being angry and stuff on how Tupac was loud, bold, on how he's trying to represent himself. But so I feel like Tupac was the guy that's they played a lot of movies, but though he died back back when I said my nine sister, he died nine sister, but Tupac played a lot of movies and played like Juice, Poor Justice, Bullet, Above the Rim, Game Related. Let me see what else I think of. Gridlock. So I mean Tupac, yeah, I thought Tupac should have played a role, as a gangster, but I don't know. I think they trying to, I say not give him a gangster role because it was older to play in, but yeah, man, that whole incident was kind of more wild. It was kind of wild to the point where the whole news had showed Tupac, they fired Tupac from set. I think because like some people don't want to give, artists their respect on how they give them, a little bogus role to play, but I don't know. I think it's more about how Tupac, wasn't having it at all, and how he trying to, trying to be someone that is trying to take seriously though. Someone that trying to take seriously, throughout his own career, but so I felt Tupac, wasn't having it, and how he had, him and his, him and yeah, I say him and Hood Brothers friendship started to go down the drain. So yeah. So I felt Tupac, I said we'll have a bigger, you know, um, let me see. I wish Tupac would have been bigger, in movies to where he would have, I should start doing roles, movies too. But he, so he died, but so on. So make sure you like, comment in, subscribe for peace. I'm out here. Take care.